Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Data with Sai. Today we are going to learn about Tableau interface. So Tableau is also a business intelligence tool similar to Power BI, but Tableau has been around in the business intelligence industry for a while now. It's actually close to 2 decades. So Tableau started off as a business intelligence tool, and then after that, Microsoft has introduced Power BI in the year of 2025. So that's pretty much a little bit history about and background about Tableau tool. So Tableau is also a business intelligence tool. So today we are going to understand and discuss a little bit about Tableau interface and what are the functionalities of Tableau Tableau desktop application. So obviously Tableau is going to be used for business intelligence for for generating reports and dashboarding purposes, and it also has various products within it. So Tableau has various products: Tableau Viewer, and we also have Tableau Desktop, and we also have Tableau Prep for carrying out ETL functionalities, extract, transform, load functionalities. So particularly today's session is only focused on Tableau Desktop because most of the work that is worked around business intelligence using the Tableau is only done on Tableau Desktop, and remaining 20% to 30% work is done on Tableau Prep and Tableau Server. So today we are going to not deeply understand about Tableau functionalities, but we'll quickly briefly understand each topic about each functionalities that is available in the Tableau, as we have discussed in our previous sessions for Power BI, for SQL Server, for data lifecycle. Um, if you have any questions and queries regarding the sessions, you can always comment in the comment on the video, and I will be quickly helping you guys with the solutions. And you can also reach out to me on contact at the rate datacloudsolutions.co.uk, right? And you can also visit datacloudsolutions.co.uk, and you can fill up a form there if you want to learn data analytics, and if you want to learn SQL Server, if you want to learn Power BI, Tableau, because Tableau and Power BI are just, these are tools, right? These are the tools that we can only use on top of SQL Server. So mainly these business intelligence tools are only used to connect to data sets, or maybe data sources, or it can be server, database server. So to be able to understand, to be able to work efficiently with these tools, you should be able to understand the underlying concepts, right? So if you can't be building a building, if you can't be building, right, your any construction, you can't be doing it in air, right? You have to have a fundamental, you have to have a base where you will start building and your beautiful houses, right? So base here is nothing but SQL Server. So if you are good at SQL Server, it is really really easy to transform yourself into a data analyst, transform yourself into a data engineer, right? So SQL Server opens up a huge amount of huge amount of opportunities, right? So that is why I always recommend people who wants to get into data analytics, who wants to learn business intelligence, to first learn basics of SQL Server, and exactly how data structures in a how exactly the structure of data is being stored, right? How exactly data is retrieved, how exactly data is stored, and what are the methods, what are the how the language actually works, SQL language. So if you are familiar with these things, it is gonna be damn easy for you to actually get into business intelligence and be a rock star in creating reports and dashboards. So having said that, let's continue to our today's session. So today we are going to learn about Tableau, and this session will be like 30 minutes session, right? And we are going to be exploring various concepts, right? First will be introduction to Tableau, and then getting started with Tableau interface, right? All of these things we are going to cover today. So before that, let's understand what is Tableau, right? So for understanding that Tableau, what is Tableau, we will just try to get an example, right? So somewhere here you're working, right? Somewhere here you're working in a company as a Tableau developer. right? Or maybe a data analyst, right? This is your Tableau environment, right? You are creating various reports using this Tableau desktop to a various databases, right? It can be an online data source or it can be a flat file like an Excel, right? Excel, CSV, right? So you can bring in flat file and you can also bring in data from data sources at the same time. This is called hybrid method, hybrid model. So actually, Power BI and Tableau both allows this kind of a method to bring in data from various data sources. So that is the purpose of this BI tool, right? So what you will do once you bring in the data from databases and other various data sources, you're going to combine all together and use it, right? Store it in your computer and use it for further analysis, right? Creating charts, graphs, right? And then publishing it into the publishing the reports and dashboards into the server, right? This is a functionality. The main functionality of Tableau is to interpret the normal data, right? Interpret the normal data, tabular data into beautiful graphs and charts, and then publish that graphs and charts into server so that your management will be able to access these charts and graphs and dashboards and will be able to take a decision on their businesses, right? This is the main usage and functionality of Tableau, and this is the only usage of Tableau desktop, right? So let's quickly open Tableau desktop, right, and try to understand. So I'm opening Tableau desktop application within my computer, and if you want to learn Tableau, Tableau actually gives you the company actually gives you 14 days trial period, if I'm not wrong. So you can always install Tableau on your local PCs and try to, try to understand what exactly I'm teaching you today, right? You can go through. So when I've opened the Tableau desktop, right, this is the screen that you're seeing right now. So this screen presents you with a lot of options, right? So first we will go through each option and try to understand what is this. So here, if you carefully observe, this is called connect. So in Power BI, once you open the Power BI, it opens all its options, right? It is going to give you canvas, Power Pivot, and everything here, right? On the left hand side, you will see all the options, and on top of it, it says get data, right? In Power BI, it says get data, but here it is directly given you option. The moment you open the application, desktop application, it is going to give you connect option, right? This is not actually an option, it is a header, right? So connect. Under that, you have various connectivity options available to bring in your data, to bring in your organizational data, any data, to bring in data and then do analysis and do visual analysis on top of it, right? So Tableau currently gives you an option to bring in flat files, right? Flat file options, and also gives you an option to bring in online database, online database data and flat file data. There are two categories here: to the file, to the server. So you can bring flat basic, this is the basic options that are given here when you actually open Tableau desktop, right? The moment you open, you are presented with these options. And now Tableau gives you around 72, if I'm not wrong, 72 72 options, right? 72 ways to connect to different servers online, right? If you click on more here, if you click on more button here, it is going to open this window. Give me a minute, 1 second. Stay in the call, right? So when you click on more, it is giving you a lot of options here. If you carefully observe, these are all the options that are available from the Tableau's end to connect to data sources online. Right, you can connect to MySQL, you can connect to MongoDB, you can connect to IBM DB2, you can connect to Google Cloud SQL, right? You can connect to BigQueries, Google Analytics, and you can also connect to some SQL Server analysis services like the Cube one, right? Cube, multi-dimensional cube. You can also connect to SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server, and there are plenty of options that are given you, right? That are given to you by Tableau, so that you can bring in your data and do visual analysis and bring insights out of the data. So we have learned all of this here in the first page. So let's quickly jump into a simple example, right? Why do we use Tableau, right? We know we are going to do visual analytics using Tableau, right? Now, imagine, right? Imagine your organization has given you this kind of data and they want you to find out some patterns. Maybe they're asking specific questions, right? Specific questions to address their business issues. Now, how can you bring out, solutions out of this kind of a data, right? This is the data, right? They gave you this data, but there is no, there's no, there is no way, right? Just by looking at this data, you can't be bringing insights out of it, right? You need a tool or you have to summarize. So I have, this is my personal opinion, right? So data analytics in terms of business intelligence, data analytics, sorry about that. Data analytics is all about aggregating data, right? Sorting data, sorting, and then grouping, right? And filtering. So these are the main four options available in data analytics. So whatever the whatever the insight that you want to bring out of your business data, you're going to use either aggregation, sorting, and grouping by, and then filtering. If you master all four areas, you're going to be a great data analyst. That is for sure, right? Apart from all of this, using these concepts, we are going to implement our business logics on the data, like data here, right? So now you'll probably be puzzled a little bit and then bringing insights out of it. But what exactly Tableau does is it allows you to connect to this data, right? This data, massive data, and then it allows you to convert this data, right? It allows you to convert this data into beautiful charts and graphs like this one. Now, if you see, the data has been converted into beautiful graphs, right? So now you can simply understand here. There are few insights that we can simply understand here. So if you carefully observe, Southwest vendor has more flights running for this airport. Almost 34% of the flights are run by Southwest vendor, and next Delta, and next American, and next United, so on. So like this, you will be able to easily understand what's the trend, right? Which vendor is doing better, which vendor is actually running more flights, and what are their average delay times. So Southwest is running a lot of flights and their average is 4, right? 4 minutes of the delay. So if you carefully observe, which vendor has highest delay here? 8 minutes and 8 minutes, and both are from American, and one is from American and one is Virgin America. So these two vendors are actually doing having a lot of flight delay. So by this, by looking at this picture, right, by looking at this visualization, we were able to uncover few insights just right now by looking at it. So this is the beautiful, like this is the beauty of Tableau. This is the beauty of Power BI. This is the beauty of any visual analytics, which helps humans to interpret data in a faster way and to make decisions quickly on the fly, so that it benefits their businesses hugely. Right? You can't be sitting around and combing through a lot of data, right? Like this lot of data to figure out and take days to uh, you know come to a conclusion, rather than you will be easily able to understand what's happening within your organization, right? By visual analytics. So Tableau is mainly focused on visual analytics to bring data, to bring messy data, to bring structured data, and then convert them into visual form, which will give you a stronger and faster way of understanding what's happening within your organization, and helps to solve business problems on the fly. So there are few things that Tableau interface has. First one is menu bar and toolbar, and second one is data pane, and shelves, columns, and rows, marks, worksheet area. So let's quickly jump into Tableau again to understand what are these options. So now I'm going to connect to a file, right? Excel file. I have Excel file. By default, Tableau will give you, once you install Tableau on your PC, Tableau will give you a sample superstore data set, which which you will be able to connect to, and which will help you to understand Tableau in more better way. So once I have connected, right, once I have connected to that file, it is taking me to, right, it is taking me to somewhere, right? I don't know, you don't know what this is, right? We will be able to understand uh, in few minutes, okay? So to be able to understand menu bar, toolbar, data pane, first we have to import the data. So I have imported the data here, sample superstore, and I'm going to simply drag this orders table, right? Whatever you're seeing here, this is the orders table, people's table, and returns table. What do I mean by these tables, right? Let me tell you. So I have imported this data. Give me a minute. So now what I'm going to do, I'll show you where the data is, okay? If I go into my Tableau repository, go into data sources. So this is a superstore data. Now if I open this, so this is the exact data, right? This is a this is a, so within this Excel sheet, right? Within this Excel workbook, we have three sheets. One is orders, one is people, one is written. So all these sheets are considered as a new tables, right? Individual tables. So now I have this orders table right here. I'm dragging this orders table into the Tableau. Now I've dragged orders table into the area. Now if you carefully observe here, it is giving a few more options, additional options here. So one option you can see is connection type. So now we have connected to this file using live connection method, and there is another method which is called extract. And here you can see filters, and this is the orders table that you have just imported. And this is a summary field where you will see all the all the data types. And just one second. You'll be able to see all the data types, and you can also see what are the columns that are available inside the table that I imported. And this is a data view, right? You can see clearly what data you have, what is the data that you have inside this table, right? This is the data view where you can see data clearly. And there is another option to view data properly as well. So let's quickly jump into the sheet one, right? So I clicked on sheet one. Once I click on the sheet one, immediately it took me to this new page, right? This is a Tableau desktop interface where most of the work is done. Most 90% of work is done within this window. So we will understand one by one what are the options that are available. So this is right. This is menu bar. Let me just decrease this one. This is the menu bar, right? And this is toolbar, right? And these are the shelves. So this is pages shelf, this is filter shelf, this is mask card shelf, rows shelf, column shelf. So we'll be understanding all of this. So this is called canvas area. This is called canvas area, right? This is a canvas area where you will bring in all the fields and you will actually create various graphs and charts here, right? So for example, I want to understand year-wise sales, how many sales year-wise this company has done. So what I can do is I can simply drag and drop order ID here, right? Or maybe order date, sorry, order date, right? Maybe in the rows. And then I can simply bring sales into columns. And then it's by default going to create a line chart, but we want to, convert it into graph, bar chart. So now if you carefully see, I've dragged sum of sales and also the order date, which actually, uh, you know, which actually created a visualization, which is a bar visualization within the canvas, right? I can sort it. And now you can easily understand 2023 is the year which has highest sales among all the years here. We can also color with the year if you want to, make, the visualization look good. So you can drag order ID into the color, and then it is going to assign an individual color to each year. So this is dimensional coloring. Okay. So now like this, we are going to implement various options available in the Tableau to create these beautiful visualizations, and then we will be creating a dashboard, and then we will be adding all these visualizations into one dashboard so that it serves as a one point of proof, right? One point of fact where anyone can look into and try to understand what's happening around their business. Now let's move on to the next slide. So we have discussed about uh, connection types, right? Live and extract. We just saw a glimpse of what exactly they look like, and then we will be understanding these two concepts in a simple and easiest way and a little funny way so that it will be remembered forever, right? If you learn in a funny way, you will be able to remember it forever. That's what I believe. That's how I remember things, right, for longer period of times. So types of connections available are: you can connect to Excel, you can connect to CSV, you can connect to databases, right? These two are flat files, and databases are online, right? Online live connections. Well, you can connect to live connection and then create extract on top of it, right? You can also do that. So that's a different topic altogether. So we are not going to be discussing that today, but we will definitely be understanding live and extract so that even a beginner can understand what exactly these data connection types are, uh, like, right? Excuse me. So let's understand live connection. So live connection here is nothing but, for example, right? For example, you are in a mood for shopping, right? And The shop is like 5 miles away, 5 miles away, or maybe 50 miles away. It is hypothetical, but for this example, just imagine your shop, whatever the convenience store or maybe whatever the shopping mall is 50 miles away. Now, is it easy for you to go to that shopping mall, right? Drive to that shopping mall and then look at all the products that are available and select your desired products and then bring it to your home. Is it easy this way? Or you don't you don't move an inch, right? You don't move an inch. You sit on a chair and open an application on your mobile phone, smartphone, and then order everything, right? Bring in all your products into the cart and then order everything. And one guy from here is going to deliver all the products that you have ordered to your home directly. So tell me which one is easy. Obviously, you don't want to, if you're a lazy person like me, you don't want to actually, drive all the way 50 miles to go to, to go to a shopping mall and then bring in 2 to 3 products. That is going to be a huge amount of waste of time, obviously, and you're going to waste your fuel as well. And if you're if you're rely if you're relying on public transport, that is going to add more time on it. So this is a live connection. Imagine like this is a live connection, right? You have to connect to a database, online database, where all the data is available. You don't want all the data, right? You only want data that is required for you to solve a business problem. You don't want all the data. So why do you want all the data? If you want to solve only 2 to 3 problems or maybe like 10 problems you want to solve, you want to create a dashboard using a particular data set. You don't want all the data, right? So that is what extract connection is all about. So extract connection is nothing but you sit there and order all the items that you want, and then Tableau here is going to act as a delivery boy and going to bring all the data to you. Whatever the selected data you selected, that data is going to be brought to you directly by Tableau. This person is Tableau, right? So I hope you guys understand this concept in easiest way. So let's quickly see, right? This is a funny images that we have here. So these guys are trying to buy from a superstore, right? But this guy is just being lazy and sitting at home, and he's ordering. So this one is obviously going to be faster and more reliable and more resource friendly, right? So we have understood, right? We have understood what is live connection mode and what is extract connection mode. So live connection mode is I am having access to all the data source, all the database that you have connected to. And extract connection is nothing but having small amount of data which is actually required for your analysis, right? So this is going to be faster and this is going to be slower, right? Now let's understand what is dimension. There are two concepts here, okay? There are two concepts in any business intelligence, any data analysis. There are two concepts. One is dimensions and one is measures, right? So let's understand what is dimension and what is measure in a simple example again, okay? So I'm going to walk you through a simplest example so that you will be able to understand it and keep it in your brain forever, okay? So let's say you're planning to meet your friend tomorrow, okay? So your plan, right? You're planning to meet your friend tomorrow, and you said, "Hey, I will meet you at this shopping mall, right? At this place." So this place is considered as a dimension, right? Imagine this place is a dimension. So here, maybe this street, you said a street name, right? But you forgot to tell what time you want to meet him. Now the time is considered as a measure, right? Time is measure. Time In this example, time is measure. Okay. Now, your friend is obviously going to be perplexed and will not be able to understand what you're saying, because you said, obviously you said we are going to meet tomorrow at this place, but you're also saying you're all you missed when you're going to meet him. Now this is going to confuse your friend, right? Similarly, in data analysis as well, there are two dimensions, there are two concepts called dimension and measure. So one cannot work without one, right? One cannot work without one. That means these two are husband and wife. Okay. Husband cannot work without wife. Wife cannot live without husband. So like that, both should be working together for a better marriage, right? To in our example, both these concepts should work hand in hand to be able to bring out better insights, right? To be able to bring out better insights for an organization, right? Let's see what are the dimensions and measure in Tableau, right? This is a Tableau. Now this, right, this session is completely, this section is completely our dimensions till here, subcategory. Right? If you see category, city, country, customer ID, customer name, order date, order ID, postal code, product name, region, segment, ship date, till subcategory, all of these are dimensions. So what are the dimensions? It's like name. Let's say, let's take another example, right? So simple example, this is you. Okay. Consider this is you, right? Now your name is something called Nilesh, or maybe John, right? So your name is a dimension, but what is your age? Is it 32 or is it 55? Right? Maybe you are applying for something in government, for government benefits. You are applying something, and they will ask you. They will not only ask your name; they will also ask your age, because to assess, to assess what's your age and if you are eligible for that particular scheme or not. So they need both. They need dimension, your name, and they need measure, which is age, which is measure. So simply we can understand dimension and measure in this way, right? So now we understood what is dimension and measure, right here. Now let's understand basic aggregations, right? Sum, minimum, average, count. So this is basic, right? So sum is nothing but what? One second. So sum means, I'll take a simple example. Give me 1 minute. Mhm. So now what we are doing, we are creating a visualization using sum here, right? What does sum does? Sum of sales, right? That is what we are seeing here. So I'll tell you simply what is sum. So if I click here, right? If I click this small table icon, it will show you the data. So this is the data I have inside the orders table. So now each person, right? Customer name, Darren, Filana, and Mick, Maria. All of these people are doing some transactions. They are buying something from the superstore. Okay. So each item they bought, they are going to generate a sale. So this one they bought it for 16 pounds, or this one they bought it for 3 pounds, or this one they bought this product for 11 or 12 pounds, and someone bought a product for 272 pounds or dollars. Okay, if you're living in USA. So this person bought two products, three products, and three products. Obviously, their sales are different here, right? The sale figures are different because they are they are buying different products which have different prices on them. Okay. So now what sum is going to do is it is going to add all of this. It is going to add all of this and bring in one total number, one total number which is sum, right? So it is going to add all 1645 plus 354 plus 1178 plus 272.74 plus 19.54 plus 2573.82 plus all of these going to be added and bring in total one total value onto the visualization. So now if you see, if I remove order, right, if I remove total, it is going to bring in one number. So what is that number? 2326534. This is the total sales that are available in our sample superstore data source, right? This is the total sales. Now if I bring in something, a dimension, let's say region. So now each region, right, the whole data is split into region wise. So central region, east region, south region, west region. So each, this is showing simply, this simply showing that how much sales each region was able to generate, right? Again, if you see, west is the highest, west region was able to generate highest sales among all the regions. So now that is sum, right? Similarly, min, max, for example, if I say min here, so in south region, the minimum sale was 1, right? Someone ordered just 1 pound product. In west region, only 99 pence a product was ordered. This was a minimum order that was available in the west region. And east region, the order was less, 85. And central region, someone ordered a product worth 44 pence, right? So this is bringing out minimum sale. Out of all sales, this is bringing minimum sale. So what is maximum sale? Let's see what's the maximum sale. So someone in south region ordered 22,000 worth of products. That was the maximum sale in south. In central, someone ordered 17,000. And similarly, in east, 11,200 was a maximum order price in this east region in the data set. So these are few aggregate functions that we can use, min, max, sum, to bring out few of the data. So when we are using sum, we are combining all the data and we are bringing in total, right? So this is all about basic aggregations, and this example we looked at was about dimension and measure. To distinguish between what is dimension and measure, we have used simple example, right? So next we will be understanding sorting and filtering the data. Okay, before we understand sorting and filtering, why do we need sorting and filtering first, right? Lower limit in any data set, right? For example, we have a data set, right? There are few people here and we are trying to understand their height, right? Someone here is 3 feet, and after that 7 feet, and after that maybe 8 feet, and after that someone was 5 feet, and someone was 4 feet. And if you see, there is no order here, right? There is no order. If you carefully see, 3, 7, 8, 5, 4. So it looks a little bit messy, and we will not be able to, we will not be able to understand who has higher height, who is taller among all of these people. We can simply see here 8 is a taller, but we have to get to that point, we have to see that we have to go through two people, right? We have to go through two people and then we will be able to understand it. But what if we do a sorting here? we apply sorting. When we apply sorting, right, everything is going to be different now. So now what happens is 8 comes here, 7 comes here, right? 5 comes here, and 4 comes here, and 3 comes here. So in this way, we can simply identify, oh, this person is 8 feet tall, and we have got our answer easily without going through all of the data. So this is why sorting is very important and useful, right? Now, what is filtering? Let's understand filtering as well. So in terms of Tableau desktop, all we can do is simply, let me create a new sheet here, and then I'm going to take, let's say, segment, right? Not segment, let me take a different one, maybe subcategory. So we have these many subcategories here, right? Let me increase, uh, one second, let me increase the font for you guys so that you will be able to see. Oh, this too much. Okay, now I have dragged and dropped subcategory here. Now you can see subcategory has these many products within the subcategory. Now if I drop sales here, right, if you carefully observe, these bars signify that these bars are showing how many sales each category has had, right? How many sales each subcategory was able to bring in or generate, right? But the thing is, if you don't sort the data here, you can't simply figure out what is the maximum subcategory that gave me maximum sales, right? What is the subcategory that gave me maximum sales? All you need to do is to sort this in a descending order, and you will be able to simply identify which subcategory is giving me more sales. Now if you click simple here arrow mark icon here, right, if you carefully see here, there's a icon which is showing downward or downward arrow mark with some bars here. So if you click on it, you simply click on it, it is going to, Tableau is going to arrange your data in descending order, and simply now you will be able to understand, okay, people are buying a lot of chairs. Maybe it's summer and they want to sit outside of their house. Maybe they want to enjoy some nature and have a couple of beers. So maybe they are buying a lot of chairs in this example. Okay. Now we were able to simply identify chairs were the most sought out products in the entire store. Now, if you want to see who actually, I mean, which product is actually going low in sales, you can simply click on this one, the next button, right, the next arrow button, and it is going to sort the data in ascending order, and you will be able to see fasteners are the least bought items in the superstore. So this way sorting is useful, right? What is filtering now? Let's understand what is filtering. Now I don't want to see all of this, right? I don't want to see data for everything. I only want to see top 5 or maybe top 3 products that are actually bought. Let's do descending order. Now I'm going to apply a filter on subcategory. I'm going to drag subcategory into filters shelf, right? When I click on, when I drag subcategory into filter shelf, it is going to present you with few additional options here. Now I only want to see, right, I only want to see, or maybe I only want to compare uh, you know three three subcategory items, right? I want to compare chairs, I want to compare envelopes, and I want to compare appliances, right? I will only select these 3 items here, and then I'm clicking on apply here. Now, if you carefully observe, the visualization has quickly changed. So this is what applying filters will do to your visualizations, right? Now, if you observe, I mean, among these 3 subcategory products that I have just selected from the filter window, among these 3, chairs are actually doing great, obviously. So now we will edit this filter, and then we will maybe take bookcases. Okay. Right. We are going to uncheck chairs, and we are going to take furnishings. Now, Among these three products that we have selected, bookcases are doing great. Bookcases are actually doing more sales than furnishings and envelopes. So filtering, I mean, filtering basically helps you to block the data that you don't want to see, and then only focus on things that you want to see, right, in the visualization pane. So that is all about filtering in brief. So we have very advanced filtering as well. We will be able to use cascading filtering. We will be able to use dimensional measure filters. We will be able to use parameter filtering. So all of these filterings are advanced topics that we can learn. If you want to learn more about data analytics, you can always take my course, and you can enroll yourself into the Tableau course, and I'll be helping you to become a master in data analytics in Tableau or maybe Power BI and in SQL Server, right? I'm also starting new course about data warehousing as well, which will help you to become an architect, right? Architect level of knowledge I will be able to provide you, right? That's all about sorting and filtering. But now, hey, each I was explaining you each concept with a simple example. But now I'm going to get more funnier. Like I want to give you another example, simple example to understand sorting and filtering in a easier way. Okay. So imagine, right? Imagine you're in a restaurant. Imagine you're in a restaurant. So this is a restaurant, and you and your friend, you and your friend are visiting this restaurant, and you are eating, and at the same time you are having alcohol, right? You're eating some biryani, or maybe you're eating your favorite food, and along with that you're also drinking alcohol, right? Now both alcohol and food, right, both alcohol and food is going into your body. But now how your body knows which one to process first, right? Your body is nothing but a computer, isn't it? So your whole body is a complex computer, extremely complex computer, which which runs for 24 hours, right? So how your body is able to understand, okay, this guy is eating some food, and at the same time he's also supplying alcohol to me, so which one should I break first, right? So this is a problem here for the body. Now body, what exactly does is, it is going to sort first, right? Sorting. It is going to use same sorting method, right? First it will understand, okay, I have to give some priority to alcohol first, and then I have to digest food, because alcohol takes a lot of time to digest. So first what it does, it is going to sort these items. Okay, first is alcohol, and then next is food, right? So first it will take alcohol, and then it starts digesting it, and then later on it is going to go into the food. In the same similar manner, when you're doing sorting is going to work in the same similar manner. So for the same output as well, it is your priority. What is your priority? And filtering is, once the digestion is completely done in your body, right? Once everything is digested, there is something called kidneys, right? Kidneys in your body, and your large intestine. So these two things in your body, what they do is, they are going to filter. They don't want anything waste inside your body, right? Once the digestion is completed, it is going to filter. It doesn't need, right? It doesn't need that wastage. So both organs are going to be responsible for filtering, right? Hence, your body is going to intake the food and alcohol, and then it is going to sort them in an order, and then start digesting it. And then once it is digested, your two organs are going to filter out the remaining waste in your body, right? So this is what sorting and filtering in data analytics as well. In the data analytics environment, you're going to sort the data and filter the data in a similar fashion, right? This is what you and your friend doing in restaurant, right? You're drinking alcohol at the same time eating, right? And then your body has to figure out which one to process first, food or alcohol. It will first sort the order and then start to digest your intake. That's exactly how Tableau works. Sorting decides the order, filtering decides what stays in the system, right? Now, let's understand various charts that are available in the Tableau. Right? We have already seen bar chart. Let's try to understand line chart, pie chart. All right. So this is a bar chart. This is nothing but bar chart, right? So you can change chart types here, right? In the marks card, you can click on this drop down menu here. So if you carefully see, if I click on automatic, it's going to be on bar chart, right? Tableau is going to select the ideal chart according to the data fields that you have selected inside the pane. Now I want to change it to line chart. I can do I can change it to line chart, and the line chart looks something like this, okay? And then I can change it to right pie chart. Now it is giving you a lot of pie. Three circles here. So for doing pie chart, we can simply do like this, right? We can click on something called show me here, right? This is option. So it has inbuilt charts. Tableau will give you an inbuilt chart option, right? It is going to, when you click on show me, you can simply select pie chart and it's going to give you pie chart. You can enable the text. Now, if you carefully see, furnishings is red color, and envelopes in yellow, and bookcases in blue color. Now you can simply change chart types from show me, and you can also change from marks card here. Okay. So we have seen line chart. We have also seen bar chart. We have also seen pie chart here. Right. This is a show me option as well. So if you click on show me, you will be given various charts, and all these charts are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. 24 options are available here. 24 chart options are available here according to your fields, right? These charts will be enabled and these charts will be showed according to the fields that you're dragging and dropping on the columns and rows, right? So creating a dashboard, adding interactive filters, brief on stories. So these are some advanced topics that I will not be able to cover here because we are already running out of time. So I don't want you to bomb you with a lot of knowledge in one session. So this is basic understanding of Tableau interface and how exactly Tableau works. And there are a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes when you're dragging and dropping things, and how exactly the Tableau works behind the scenes, and what does and how exactly the data is processed. So all of that things we are going to learn in next section. So I hope you guys understand this section properly, right? This session is only focused on basic understanding of Tableau and its environment, right? So I hope you guys understand it. And if you want to learn more about Tableau, Power BI, and if you want to learn SQL or data warehousing, you can always reach out to me on contact@datacloudsolutions.co.uk, write an email to it, or you can always visit my website, datacloudsolutions.co.uk, and then fill in a form there, and our team will be quickly, able to help you with more details and course curriculum details and everything, and the cost and everything, right? So I hope you guys understood, and I hope you guys enjoyed this learning session today. Uh, have a great day, guys. Okay. Thank you.